We back, guys, with another video. Seems like we have a plan in place, but I'm taking the back lane because I'm injured from the gun wound. You know. Hopefully, we can trust our friends. That's right. She could count on me always. Z and I have been friends. Oh, are we going in her perspective now? We becoming Juniper? Z and I have been friends for years, and we'd be BFFs for many years to come. I knew I'd be by her side forever and a day. Okay, so I wouldn't be by her side today. I'd be at Deko's palace looking... Wait, should I be reading this in her voice? It's the mine. Mine is my voice. Looking for clues, like a teenage mystery sleuth, but I was by her side in spirit. Z was always solving all these problems for her other friends at the arcade, always going on crazy adventures and getting in trouble. Well, I stayed on the sidelines, but now it's time for Juniper's Day in the sun. Or Juniper's Day under the fluorescent tube lighting, anyway. I've never been to Deko's palace before. I went to Las Vegas once, though, and this place very much resembles a bad off-strip casino. Pulsating lights flashing everywhere, the constant chirps from the games, and not to mention the heavy smell like greasy fried chicken. Not a pleasant aroma, is it? I notice you're wrinkling your nose. I don't really like junk food. I mean, it's all you can swing when you're poor and don't have much free time, but I prefer cooking proper meals myself, you know? Ah, but the target demographic of Deko Palace adores anything deep-fried and are coated in sugar, you see? So, have you given any thoughts to how we'll track down someone who knows our elusive ghostly friends then? Simple, it's a process of elimination. We're looking for teenagers, right? So we can rule out any kids or adults here. Plus, Sue and her friends are delinquents. We find some young miscreants, we'll find our contract. Contact? So you're suggesting we wandered up to random strangers, looking teenagers, and just start asking them? It's foolproof. Yes, well, I may suggest something a bit more rigorous in terms of scientific approach. Before Sue and her friends started running wild at Storm Station, she seemed to express an interest in Mr. Moopy's game. Apparently, Deko's Palace has a similar version of the game she's already mastered, one which is strikingly different. I think I should start my searching there. Perhaps a fellow Moopy aficionado would recognize Sue and be willing to talk about her. Okay, you hang around Moopy. I'll poke around elsewhere and see what I can find. Text me if you hit pay dirt. Very well, I'll be in touch. This will be interesting. Playing through Juniper's perspective. And then an hour passed with nothing. Wow, they just got a spilled drink over here. Never made this before special. The old moldy diet water. Diet tent dog. Stinky, tricky. Oh my god, this is insane. Literally just napkins in a cup. Wow. And then an hour passed with nothing. I asked around, but either nobody had heard of Sue, or they kind of went quiet and made an excuse to leave after I mentioned her name. Thought about like chasing down some of the folks who seemed to know something, but maybe I'm just not gutsy enough. I don't get it. Z makes this sort of thing look so easy. I thought we could just roll up to Deko's Palace, find someone who looks cyberpunky, get the info, bing bang, boom, done. Instead, I'm nursing a watery iced tea at a soda fountain and poking out a basket of french fries, after complaining about the greasy junk food, of course. Well, do you? Huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was asking if you wanted to refill on your iced tea. Oh, no, I'm good. Hey, do you know a young man named Sue? Oh, yo. Hey, do you know a young woman named Sue by any chance about this tall lavender hair like Smoopy? I have other customers attend to, excuse me. I feel like he knows, but he's trying to avoid it. Well, poop butts. Maybe I was struck out. I'll admit, I didn't have much of a plan going into this one. I never had much of a plan, really. If Zia hadn't suggested switching careers, I'd still be stuck filing papers and stamping envelopes and sorting mail. I'm still not sure if I'm on the right path, but at least it's a path, right? I think that's why I admire Z. Okay, so she needs a nudge now and then to get moving, but once she does get the lead out, nothing stands in her way. I need that kind of energy. If I'm going to succeed today, I need to not just sit on my butt eating french fries. I gotta get out there and make this happen. A notification from my phone snatched my attention just as I was getting off my bar stool. A possible lead, meet me at the Moopy game. Ah, this is it, my time to shine. Let's make it happen, Juniper. We got this, Juniper. Coming in clutch. It takes seconds for me to get there. I can see Percy standing near some weird touchscreen version of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. Oh, this is a cute girl. Which is being played by a little girl standing on a step stool. And if you hit the buttons, it makes the wizard man eat all the dots. Impressive. You got wonderful timing, Miss Tia. Thanks, mister. Miss Tia, this is my friend, Miss Juniper. Juniper, Miss Tia here was telling me all about her best friend, Miss Sue. She was? I mean, yes, I see, Sue, right? Okay, this isn't what I expected. I figured any friends of Sue had to be some rough and tumble punk, not like a cute little package of smiles and sunshine. How does the leader of a gang of thugs end up friends with a kindergartner? Still, this was my chance. I had to go for it. Let's see. How would Z handle introductions? Hi, Miss Tia. I'm Miss Terry. I'm very pleased to meet you, and I hope we can be friends. That seems... Why, hello there, Miss Tia. I'd introduce, but I'm a mystery. Miss Terry? Get it? Really? Miss Terry? Oh, mystery! Hee hee. Or at least I know I'm funny enough to entertain 5-year-olds with a very forced joke. Is that really your name? That's a funny name. No, I'm just being silly. Call me Miss Juniper, like the tree. I guess Miss Tree works too, huh? So, how do you know Miss Sue? Oh, Miss Tia was telling me that her brother is the chap we've come to know as Inky. I see. Is he around right now? The last thing we need is for one of the ghost monsters to notice us interrogating his sister for information. Nah, I'm here with my big sister. She got bored and went off to talk with her friends and drink milkshakes. We come to the arcade lots and lots. My brother usually ignores me too, but Miss Sue is always very nice to me and tells me great jokes. She loves Moopy. She makes the wizard man eat all the dots every time. She taught me how to do it. You just gotta kick the game right here, and it'll look all funny for a moment, and then munch, he'll eat the dots right up. I see. Well, Miss Tia, I was hoping to talk to Miss Sue today. Do you know where she is, or maybe your brother? I'm not supposed to tell nobody. Miss Sue said it was a secret. Okay, Juniper, time to use those powers of persuasion. What would Z do in this situation? I want to be friends with Miss Sue too. But secret's no fun if you don't share ya. I wish I can tell her the whole truth and be honest like Z, but I'll have to be careful too. Miss Sue sounds like a great person, and I'd really love to be friends with her too. She knows a lot about games, right? Yep, Miss Sue knows everything about every game, all of them. I'd really like to talk to her about arcade. She's visited my favorite arcade recently, but hasn't come back since then. I just want to talk to her about our arcade. And I promise you, I can keep the secret too. All I want to do is talk. I won't hurt her or anything. Well, I understand you want to protect your friend. That's great. You're a great friend. And we'd like to be great friends too. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling very weird about tricking a little girl at this point. Z sent us here so we could be friendly and diplomatic. Even if it'd be super easy to dupe this kid, I should be a little more honest. Miss Tia, the thing is, someone's being very mean to my friend, Miss Z, and we're hoping Miss Sue can help us. That's really why we want to talk to her. We want to be friends with Miss Sue so she'll help us against this bully. Maybe she won't want to help, but we have to try. Missy believes in being kind to people. That's why she sent us here, to find someone who's friends with Miss Sue, so she can make all of this better again. Would you be willing to help us? If you don't want to, that's okay. We'd understand. I don't know. You seem nice, but you got a super duper double pinky swear promise that you don't just want to be friends with Miss Sue before I tell you. My smile's a bit forced as I extend my pinky finger. I hate coercing a kid into this sort of thing, but what else can I do? We don't have any other leads. I super duper double pinky swear promise. Okay. There's an really old arcade where my brother and Sue and her friends all hang out. It's not too far from my home, and it's got so many games in it. Percy gets his phone out and starts trying to figure out the address based on her description of the area. I'm just relieved to be out of the spotlight as he translates from little girl ease into workable mappies. Says here's a warehouse owned by nostalgic commodities. It's a super big house with one huge room, a really tall ceiling, and stairs and stuff. Sounds accurate. Very well. Shall we depart? I'm sure Miss C is eager to make friends with Miss Sue. Since we're friends and stuff now, you know, Sue isn't really her name, right? Not her whole name, I mean. Her name's a secret, so I can't ask this poor girl to divulge any more secrets. I already feel a bit weird about this. But she motions for me to kneel down anyway so she can whisper. Her name is... Wow, okay. Screw you, game. I didn't need to know. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Pardon? Okay, I gotta go find my big sister. Bye! What was that about? I think I just figured out a lot of what's going on. I'll tell you on the way back to Storm Station. Not only did we learn where Miss Sue was hiding out, but we may have just been handed a heck of a plot twist. I can't wait to get home and divulge this info to Z, and now that I think about it, I'm glad I can help out my BFF. Z means a lot to me. We've been friends for years, and hopefully for many more years to come. And all we have to do is get back this teensy-weensy little bump on the road, right? Just like stop a megalomaniac arcade czar from ruining all our hopes and dreams, using nothing more than a street address and a name. I'm betting she will want Naomi at her side when they confront Sue, of course, and that's okay. Yo, she's a true homie. I've had enough excitement for one day. I just hope that I did enough to give Z the winning edge, or it'll be game over for all of us. Yo, we love Juniper. I've awakened to the sounds of pain, more specifically the groans of pain escaping from my own throat. Apparently getting shot in the leg hurts a lot, and sleeping on the second-hand employee couch probably not the finest choice for the rest. A nap was definitely a necessity. However, I'm not operating at full speed anymore. It won't be for a few weeks to come, but sleep didn't make my muscles any less achy. If anything, I've got a headache on top of it. Joy of joys. But right now, I got 99 problems, and my physical condition ain't one. The fate of Storm Station was what matters most. Beep beep. Z, you should probably be getting up now. I'm up. Goody. So have you given any thought to how you're going to win over Sue's favor once you go confront her? Well, usually I just sort of stumble through these things and decide stuff like that on the fly. That sounds no good. That's no good. You know, those intensity identity situations I've been tracking, the ones where you can't take certain approaches that don't mesh with your personality. What, like where I can't crack wise if I'm not a jokey type person? Well, it's not so much that you can't, more that you shouldn't try something that goes against you, who you are as a person. People will see right through it, and I'm betting Sue will know if you play acting at something you aren't. This will be a super intense identity situation, only one way through. When the time comes, you're going to have to take a stand based on your highest personality score. Ugh, not more numbers and systems. It's for your own good, Z. I'm just trying to help you make decisions that will save Storm Station, and that means being true to your spirit. And what's that mean exactly? According to my calculations, right now, your best bet for how to convince Sue is to be kindly. You've done a great job opening your heart to others and getting them to empathize with you. Do that with Sue, and she'll be your friend in no time. If I don't want to take that approach, it's a bit late to change who you are as a person, Z. Remember, my numbers and scores only help me understand who you are. Who you are is who you've chosen to be. It's a casual relationship. But with the help of your friends, you can maybe some ideas nudge things around a bit until you feel confident taking a different tactic than your usual one. Speaking of your friends, here's one now. We've hit pay dirt. I approve of pay dirt. What do we have? Juniper and Percy are back from Deco's Palace. They didn't get kicked out or anything, and they found a kid who's good friends with Sue. We got the address of Ghost Monster HQ, and well, a little something extra. Sue's real name. I'm guessing it's not Sue? Oh, it's Sue. Tsunami! That's an awful pun. I was kind of thinking it, but I wasn't sure. Tsunami? We'd been assuming all along that the ghost monsters were guns for hire paid off by Dekonami to ruin our opening day. But if Sue is actually Deko's daughter, would she even ever portray her own father? I'm going to need to be very careful. She hates the little bastard. I feel sorry for any kid after an awful pun. Yeah, would she ever portray her own father? This could be bad. This could be very, very bad. A mercenary hacker could be convinced to betray her boss, but a dutiful daughter would be less likely to do so. Deco doesn't seem particularly enamored of the ghost monsters, though, even if it means breaking up a family. Maybe I can use that to drive a wedge between them. Either way, this just got a whole lot more complicated. Okay, this changes everything. And we're going to end it here. In the next episode, I think we're going to confront Sue, Nami, the dumbest name I've ever heard. And hopefully we can convince her by being kind? I don't know. We'll see. See you guys next time. Bye.